It's in a distress beacon, but judging where we are, like, it might not even work. Let's turn the shields, which is something bad, because actually no, we need the extra power for the analysis. Oh, right, let's turn on analysis mode. Okay, let's wait for it to scan. Go, scanning now. What to do is wait. But that does warn me about a space-time anomaly. In the time vortex, a temporal anomaly in the time vortex can happen, but like not just any temporal paradox. If I think because it's like when I was reading it, the Califarian text of what it was, its description technically implying that it's technically a dimensionally temporal shift, which I've shifted into some sort of dimensional vortex, and hopefully when the analysis completes, hopefully it isn't in the dimensional vortex, because if we're trapped in a dimensional vortex, then that means we might be going to get sucked into a completely different dimension, or into a timeless void. Some sort of, we'd be just looping around in this dimensional vortex, timeless, time never changing, nothing happens. The only time that passes is probably inside the TARDIS. So anything that would happen in the dimensions around us is all frozen. If we're stuck, that's only if we're stuck. If we're not, we keep looping around until we find an exit. If not, we're stuck here. A very long time. And if I end up in the right dimension, the TARDIS won't leave me, it won't return back to its original dimension. Now, if it does, if we do end up in a completely different dimension, I will lose the TARDIS, and possibly, yeah. I don't know what to do. Ah, there it is, there's a notification. Crap, I was right. The analysis shows that it's dimensional dimensional energy all around the TARDIS. Pure dimensional energy. Read about this dimensional vortex is in between the time vortex and the void. So there's a second. So this is technically the second time vortex. And now the Eye of Harmony isn't strong enough to stay in the dimensional vortex for too long. And as we're close to the time vortex, technically, we might be able to get so much closer to the side, we might get sucked back into the time vortex because how much temporal energy is around the TARDIS. Now, I'm going to put the shields up just in case anything else gets sucked into this dimensional eddy that I've created from the paradox machine and me destroying it. That was a very bad mistake. I shouldn't have destroyed it, because now there's a gigantic open rift, which Kleiner should have told me that it was made out of rift energy, and now I've widened and re-energized that rift energy, and now I've been sucked into it, and possibly Kleiner's lab is gone too. I hope not, but I might end up dying in this thing. I'll just get destroyed by how much dimensional energy is out now. Okay, we're definitely moving. Don't want to get sucked out. Yeah, we're definitely moving. We're moving towards something. To be honest, I really don't know what to say. has alerted me that there's an exit, but we don't. It's the only way out of here. It might not be the right universe, but it's something that's been chucked into the dimensional vortex, and it's half in, half out. It's trapped in between the time vortex and the dimensional vortex. So it's not just, but not in the void, which is impossible. Nobody can go in between those two vortexes and not be in the void. So someone either deliberately done this, or this is a complete accident that I've done this. Something's got sucked in. I'm trying to scan it. Scan it. And shape resembles a ship. So it's some sort of ship that's got trapped, and it might be frozen. Maybe outside of time itself, which is the vortex. The time vortex is outside of time itself, outside the universe, outside of linear and relative time, outside universal time, out of all sorts of time, but not in the fourth dimension. I don't see it. Yeah, anyway. I don't... What the... I got sucked out. I got sucked out. The TARDIS just... Oh no. I got to hear you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what the hell? Stabilizers are broken. I can't tell if they know it. I'm getting sucked in. Okay, we're gonna have to head towards the thing. We're losing temporal phase. If we don't go there now, the TARDIS exterior will be vaporized in between time, dimensional and temporal units. How have I still got this display on the screen when not even in the universe? Nowhere. I could try taking off. Let's try this. Okay, we're in successful flight, but we're still sparking and stuff. Ah, with a finger. Touching the land button. Okay. For some reason. Still open the door. Okay, let's wait till this lands. Jesus. Still sparking and stuff. Okay. So here we are. Okay, so the scar seems to be on the blink. Got we'll go outside. So this is what the noise is about. room. Okay, elevator is shut. Let's go to the next level. Flight deck. Ooh, that's not good. Some sort of void out there. Where are we? This is not space. We're definitely not in a dimensional vortex either, which is a good sign. Some sort of teleport. What's this? Ship hologram, okay. There's something there. What is that? Something that seems to be there. Gotta find that. These doors? No. Collect all the data from these panels. What have I done? Have I done something? Let's go check the rest of the ship because I don't know what I've done. Alarms are a bad sign. TARDIS is still here. That's a Stargate symbol. Or something that looks a bit like a Stargate. Right, let's go down. What's this way? Cafeteria. Guessing these are bedrooms. Elevators. Reminds me of SCP. Hangar. The airlocks are slightly broken. Don't know if you guys can see that. Is this an engine room? This looks like an engine. Ooh, very big engine. This is the hyperdrive. I'd like to blow it up. Skull. What's that over there? All these fluid things. These fluid things seem to be. Could be it. Everywhere in the facility ship. This is a ship. Just ship. Very loud though. Oh. I opened something. Oh. I disconnected something. I wouldn't say that's a good sign. I'd love to know what it does. Elevator. It's taking me up. Hyperdrive. Some sort of engine anyway. Where's the TARDIS all this data I'm gathering? I don't think I can do exactly what this is. The Sonic seems to doesn't want to be, oh no, doesn't want to display it. Oh great, it could have been vaporized by those energy lasers. I think I'm stuck down here. Aha! A vent. Whoever this is. Repairs. Sonic has enough charge left in it. Charge to get us up. Let's try. That works. Oh. I've done something again, haven't I? Okay. Let's see what happens when I turn all this stuff off. Retracts the bridge. There's a little ledge down there I'd love to jump onto, but I'm too scared to get back up again. Sonic is running out of charge, you see. I stopped it. That's it? Just one big lever? That's boring, come on. I can just flick a bunch of switches and then do it. I'm guessing that generator I just turned off must power this thing. The gigantic exhaust thing. Yes, it's some sort of drive anyway. Maybe we should get out of here. Let's get back to the TARDIS. We shall analyse that data. Why isn't it letting me out? Where did I come from? bright it is for you guys, but it's just so bright. Oh, I missed you. Okay, everything is back to normal-ish. Still stuck in a dimensional vortex, or wherever we are, where the ship is. Let's feed these things into here then. Let's do it wirelessly. So now it's taking off. That drive. That drive was a dimensional vortex generator. It forced itself. Someone deliberately did this. Some sort of. Now I've decharged it. There's a chance that the ship was feeding off dimensional energy by creating a dimensional vortex, well, to summon it, to open it, anyway, and then use its energy to fuel itself. I have no idea. Absorb some of the radiation from the dimensional vortex, and if I build a component strong enough, it might withstand this dimensional vortex, but we might get sucked into it. No, it might not. Well, spoke too soon. Okay.